What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video we're going to be going over GTA 5 Online's weekly update so you can get to 2 times money and save some money on some of the sales. But I'd like to thank you guys really quick for helping us hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel. Thank you guys so much. I will be coming out with a video on that a little bit later, but first we need to get on with this update. So the first thing for this update is this week's podium vehicle, which is the Peyote Custom. The Peyote Custom is an interesting vehicle, kind of old school, kind of classic thug life type vehicle, so definitely something I recommend you guys go ahead and spin the wheel to get for free this week in the casino. The next thing I'd like to show you guys is the Slam truck. It is new to the game. I usually don't show new content in my videos because sometimes it's not updated in time and stuff like that, but I did go ahead and pick up this truck here on the left here. This red truck is kind of cool. I think it's going to be interesting what people use it for just because of that little ramp on the back. So I think that'll be kind of interesting how people go ahead and have fun with this. I'm excited to play around with it this week, and I definitely recommend you guys, if you have extra cash, to go ahead and pick that up. It is $1.3 million, which is quite a bit of money, but it's again going to add a lot of value in the fun aspect of the game. So definitely check that out if you guys haven't already. So the first thing I want to take a look at is the Legendary Motorsports sales, and the first thing you'll see is the PR4. If you are a Prime Gaming member. It is $1 million this week for Prime Gaming members only. So if you want to sign up for Prime Gaming for free for 30 days, you guys can use the link in the description box below. I'll leave a link down there where you guys can sign up for Amazon Prime and all that. But the next thing we have for everybody is the GB200, which is on sale for $564,000. Kind of a street car racing rally car type car. I'm not really into cars that much, but it's kind of neat. Not something I usually buy, but definitely when it's on sale, you might as well pick it up. And then we have the Osiris, which is on sale for Prime Gaming members as well for $390,000. So most of the Legendary Motorsports sales are for Prime Gaming members. The next thing we're going to take a look at is the Warstock vehicles, and that is the Winky, which is on sale for $600,000. It's okay, it's a decent vehicle, and if you guys want to pick that up on sale, definitely go ahead and do that. And then we have the Caracara. I probably slaughtered that, but it's a 4x4 and it's interesting because it has 3 wheels on each side, so I thought that was pretty cool for $500,000 as well. And then we have the APC, which is on sale for $1.3 million or 1.8 if you haven't done the mission for it. So it's actually a pretty good sale for 1.3 or almost $1.4 million. Decent sale as well. So that concludes our Warstock sales of the week. Not too much on sale for actual vehicles and stuff like that, but if we go ahead and take a look at the Maze Bank foreclosures for this week, we'll see that bunkers are actually on sale for 40% off. You can get 40% off the bunker and 40% off the bunker renovations. If you guys filter by bunker, it'll be a lot easier to see these bunkers. I highly recommend you guys do that when you're shopping. But the ones I recommend are the Zancudo, the Chumash, and the Farmhouse. Those are the 3 ones I recommend. Zancudo is probably my second favorite. Chumash is my first. I highly recommend you guys pick up Chumash for 40% off. And then Farmhouse, a lot of people vouch for it. I have no personal experience with it, but a lot of people say it's great, but I highly recommend the Chumash location. And then again, you guys can go ahead and get these renovations for 40% off. The transportation you definitely don't need. The shooting range is okay because you guys will get some extra perks out of that later on. The gun locker, of course, is nice to have. And then other than that, you guys don't need any of the other upgrades that much. So with the bunker being on sale, they have the bunker adversary modes on for 2 times money. So I ended up playing trading places, as well as the casino adversary modes are 2 times money as well. So you can do the bunker adversary modes or the casino adversary modes. And we ended up playing trading places. This was my first time playing trading places. It's an interesting concept. I'm not a huge fan, but it's actually fun. I played it with my brother this morning so I could get this video for you guys, and it was actually pretty fun. So pretty much you have 2 teams, and there's a winning team and a losing team, and there's a bar on the bottom right hand corner of the HUD right there. If you're above the line, you're on the winning team. Anytime you eliminate a winner, you become a winner, and that winner becomes a loser. So pretty much you just want to stay on the winning team the entire time. The longer you're on the winning team, the quicker your bar fills, as well as when you get eliminations, your bar fills when you're a winner. And being a winner actually has advantages because you'll get a little extra bonus money here, and you'll see I got $116,000 playing 2 rounds, as well as we got 15,000 RP XP, so I did level up in that just from playing that. Definitely worth it if you guys are good at combat, so I definitely recommend that. I got $116,000 for playing 2 rounds. It was 30 minutes worth of gameplay between the 2 rounds, so I ended up playing 30 minutes, but overall definitely worth your time. The next thing that came with this week's update is 2 times money on bunker sales. So when you guys go ahead and sell your bunker, you guys will make 2 times the money. You guys that follow me know that I highly recommend you have the upgrades when you're running the bunker. The equipment upgrade and staff upgrade are definitely a necessity, but when it's 2 times money, it isn't. You guys can check out one of my bunker guides in the link in the description box below or the card above, and that will help you understand how to run the bunker effectively so you guys can make the money. I definitely recommend you have a friend with you when you're selling, but there's ways to work around this, of course, but I just wanted to get that out of the way so you guys can go ahead and sell your bunker and make straight up bands this week, because the bunker is probably one of the best money making methods for passive income in the game. So go ahead and run the bunker this week for 2 times the cash. So you'll see when you guys go ahead to sell your bunker, you're gonna get weird missions. One of the missions is to deliver your supplies or your stock in monster trucks. It's not the worst mission. It does take some time to get used to driving the monster trucks. If you get the landmine one where you're driving a little dune buggy, I highly recommend you just restart. You can simply restart by closing your game and then relaunching it. You'll lose some of your stock, but you won't lose all of it, and you'll have an opportunity to get a different mission, as well as you can get one with like a phantom wedge and all kinds of different missions. Unfortunately, during this mission, my brother accidentally crashed one of the monster trucks into a river, so I lost quite a big chunk of the money I should have made, but in the end I ended up delivering the last little bit of the supplies for him because he was in school. He was very nice to help me out with that, and I ended up making over $1 million doing this mission with almost little to no stress other than losing that one monster truck. But when it's 2 times money, you're not too stressed about it, so I was very fortunate to have him help me out and do that. So if you guys can get some friends, if you don't have any friends to help you deliver your bunker, go ahead and join the Discord in the description box below. You guys will be able to join and find people that are trying to sell their bunker a lot this week. I am sure of it, so guys, go ahead and take advantage of that. And last but not least, we have this week's weekly time trial, which is the LSIA time trial. Now this time trial is in the bottom of the map near the airport, and it is at the top of the parking garage, and it takes 1 minute and 43 seconds to complete. You need to beat the par time of 1 minute and 43 seconds, and then you'll be rewarded with the maximum cash prize. You can only beat the par time once and receive the maximum cash prize 1 time, and you cannot use Mark II oppressors or helicopters or anything of that sort. The one exception is the race cars that have the boost on them, so like the PR4, you would be able to use that because it does have the little boost on there, but other than that, you can't use any special vehicles. I ended up using the Batty 801 to complete this time trial because it's cheap. It's $15,000 from Southern San Andreas, and mine is fully upgraded. So the one thing I do want to mention to you guys is when you are doing this time trial, when you do that initial jump, you want to pull back a little bit so you land on the back wheel, because the back wheel allows you to absorb a lot of the impact so you don't fall off your bike when you land. It can be very frustrating. As well as, since you will fall off your bike a lot of the times when you land, you'll lose health and eventually die if you do this too many times. So you're going to want to bring some snacks with you so you can heal yourself up. And you can see if you follow the path that I'm taking here, you'll just want to wheelie as much as possible. So you guys gain maximum speed. It's all about speed. This time trial has nothing to do with any fancy turns or anything like that. I get lucky a few times with some near misses. I actually hit something, but it just shoved me to the side. I was very fortunate with that. But it's really important that you keep your top speed by wheeling as much as possible if you're going to be using this vehicle, as well as staying off to the side of the road when you have the opportunity. When there's a shoulder like this, you want to be off to the side. So if you make a mistake and fall off your bike, you can just hold the Y button when you're on the motorcycle, or the triangle button, or whatever button you use to get on a vehicle, and it will reset you to the beginning of the time trial. You just hold that down and it'll eventually respawn you. You can see here I beat the time trial, beat the part time, and I receive $100,000 for beating the part time on this time trial. So if you liked the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.